down. We're gonna go get a picture with Coach Porto or Coach Locker.
Well, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. It's championship basketball time. Phil Chapman here along my side. Eventually it'll be Doc, but we've got Bill Ladinsky, Hall of Famer, on my side. Reggie doing camera. Bill, welcome to my Sports Wire.
Hey, it's my pleasure, Phil. Done with my duties with the Ottawa Times today, and I've covered the Ottawa boys the last few nights, and got the night off to broadcast with you, and looking forward to a great championship game.
Yeah, we'll let Doc get in real quick. You'll have to take the headset off. Sorry about that. And then we'll get started. We've got championship basketball tonight. By the way, many of you have asked about Reggie. Got several emails about it. Here's a picture of Reggie. This is my little buddy who's been with me for almost the entire tournament, almost every single game. I love having him with me. What a pure joy it is to have Reggie broadcasting, doing the camera. He knows exactly what I'm thinking when I'm thinking it. Really appreciate Reggie so much, and I also appreciate Doc and Bill Ladinsky. And like you were saying, Bill, we've got ourselves a good one. Let's first talk about the number 2 seed, Peoria Notre Dame.
Well, I'll tell you what, they've played a really good tournament. Haven't been tested very hard, as Ottawa hasn't either. And they're just so fundamentally sound. Just a very good ball club they're very solid, fundamentally proficient kids.
Yeah, talking to Coach Locker, they're ready to go and poised. They got second last year. They're not looking for a second this year, even though they're the number 2 seed. From starting off with Connor Dillon, who's averaging 17 points a game, and he's had quite a tournament. When we look on the flip side to the number 1 team, Ottawa Pirates, you talk about a ball club. Woo-wee.
Yeah, and here again, it's another team that really hasn't been tested yet either, but I have a feeling that's going to change for both these teams tonight.
Reggie?
I've seen them 5 times this year, Phil, and they're undefeated.
Yep.
So.
No, they're the real deal. I've seen them twice now, Bill, and this is probably one of the better teams I would guess Mark Cooper's had since he's been at Ottawa.
Yeah, we're going to do a announcement to all the military people to stand and get recognized.
No,
everyone in the military.
I'm not in
I was going
military.
to say, I didn't know.
And then we're going to have Judy Chavez going to do the national anthem. Judy Chavez is will be doing the national anthem. Don Phillips told me get ready for a rockin' night from the microphone. So we're going to go to Don Phillips at this point. We'll be right back.
As we honor America with the singing of our national anthem.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the
Well, here we go, friends. I'll tell you what, it is rocking in this gymnasium. Glad to have you with you. Doc to my left, Bill to the left of him doing stats and commentating, and Reggie on camera. This is going to be a good one. The Ottawa Pirates are averaging 61.8 points a game, leaving their opponents with only 41.2. They're 13-0, and they're going to try to make it 14-0 tonight. Huge win in the jump by Dakota.
Yeah, and just to add on that, Phil, Peoria and Notre Dame comes in with a 10-3 record, but all three of their losses were very close to excellent.
That's a deer over and back. He
big schools.
did not have established on the other side. Well, Miles Tucker did. Not many mental mistakes by either of these teams, by the way.
No.
There's Carlson, who had a nice game yesterday, drops it in. Right away, they're trying the same play, but somehow Wyatt ends up with the offensive rebound. Tucker from way downtown. Nothing doing. Dakota fights over Ben Curry, who had him. Curry grabs just before he hits the ground. Wow. Started off big time.
Ottawa going for their record-tying 4th Classic championship.
You betcha.
Yeah, it would be. And Dakota starts it off with a big one. Devertall, just a big-time player, ready for this game. He had a great game the other day where he didn't score a ton of points, but had tremendous defense against a very talented Jimmy Bradish.
That's what they do right there.
And you see how fundamental that was. Matt Pudick averaging 5 points, 3 rebounds a game. Great play there to start the game off. 3-2 in favor of the Pirates. Thought a long three was coming, and there it is. Bam! 6-2, just as anticipated. Every play, you're on the edge of your seat. In the corner to Connor Dillon. Absolute unbelievable ball player he is, a junior. His brother Declan as well, excellent ball player. Joe Gustafson, Ben Curry getting a screen from Gustafson. Over in the corner to Declan. Declan eyeing. He'll give it over to Curry, back over to Pudick, and back over to Connor Dillon. He'll drive the base, get contact, and count the bucket, and that's what Connor Dillon does.
Yeah. Savvy, just really savvy, saw the open lane to the basket, took it right away.
Yeah, when he can get that first big step, even if another guy comes over, he has the ability to adjust as he's in the air.
Yeah, and then plus with him, excellent outside shooter also. So you don't want to get up on him too much, or he'll just go right around you.
6-4. Connor trying to make it 5, and he does. And I usually refer to him as Connor as opposed to Dylan, just because Connor and Declan are both out there. I'd be saying Dylan a lot. Near travel by Dakota, and they're going to call it on Declan, but almost like Dakota hooked him a little bit to get there.
Yeah, that was on Declan Dillon.
In the corner, you cannot leave. Well, you can't leave just about any one of these guys open.
No, especially Miles Tucker. Like I said, he'll shoot from the Reaper logo there.
Well,
He was yesterday, Doc.
Yeah.
Long three.
Oh, Dakota right away again.
I mean, zero hesitation. 9-5. Dakota with 6 big points already. He's outdoing the Irish by himself. Dylan, Connor, looking. Gustafson was hit pretty hard as he went through that screen, as he set the screen. Little give and go. Gustafson
Turnover.
lost it. And then Declan takes it right back. That's what he does. One guy referred to him as a pest, meaning he just gets in there and causes havoc.
Yep.
5:18 to go in the first quarter. 9-5. Oh, they beautiful play.
Nice block.
And yet he says, no soup for you for gold, and Dakota gets an easy layup. 8 points for Dakota, 11-5, 6-point lead. Coach Locker anticipated this, I'm guessing.
Very aggressive defense, man defense by Ottawa. Paying dividends right off the get-go. Good switching.
Declan, shot fake. Gets him with the stab hook. Can't get it to go. Tips it up. And tipped out. It'll be to Gustafson. Over to Connor. Connor floats it up right-handed. Why not?
Spun her in.
Connor Dillon, just an unbelievable ball player. He made our My Sports Wire first team last year. They're going to call a loose ball foul on Declan. That's his second. Coach Locker not happy about that.
Yeah, that's going to hurt them right up. He's going to have to take a seat.
Yep, and there he goes.
They're going to probably go to Surjak, and there's Surjak right now. But Declan is a big part of their process. Very well could be another guy on the all-tournament team. He is just a great ball player. 11-7, 4-point lead for the Pirates, who basically played perfect game so far. And I guess if you're Coach Locker, you're okay with that. Long three. Oh. Bam! The perfect game continues.
4 threes already, Phil.
They're shooting 30% from downtown this year. Shooting 49% from the field as a team. 3:45 to go in the first quarter, 14-7. Long three for Gustafson. He's been on fire in this tournament.
Yep.
Continues. That's his first bucket of the night. I mean, it just continues. What unbelievable. I mean, when was the last time, maybe LaSalle, Peru, Dixon, when we saw two teams battled so closely like this?
Yeah. That was an amazing game, wasn't it?
Yeah, triple overtime. Good rebound there by Gustafson. Holds it in strong. Into the corner for Pudick. Pudick wisely brings it out. Get things set up. Over to Surjak. Back over to Curry. High ball screen from Gustafson. Switching. They're switching most screens. Over to Pudick. Long three. That's left and tipped around, and it's going to be over the back, I'm sure, on Surjak. No, they're going to call it on Wyatt Hill. I thought Surjak got over his back.
You know, one thing, I may or may not be right on this. Actually, I don't think Surjak coming in this game is going to be all bad for Peoria Notre Dame.
Long three. Sorry to interrupt. Bam!
Yep.
You talk about a guy who's been on fire, Connor Dillon. Wow, he has 8 quick points as well. Yeah, Surjak is an unbelievable ball player.
Well,
There's going to be handsy for Pudick.
The reason being, it seemed like early Ottawa's size and strength maybe was a little bit of an advantage, whereas Surjak in there maybe can neutralize that to a point, if you follow what I'm saying.
Yeah, I know exactly what you're saying. Yep. Yeah,
Phil, we
Surjak
got
is very
6
strong.
threes in the first
Wow.
You've
6
got to be
minutes.
kidding me.
No.
Both these teams like
Combined.
to throw them up, and we've been seeing that all tournament actually from everybody, from many teams who've been living.
Oh.
There's one way nothing but net, and Coach Cooper will just adjust his belt a little bit, lift those a little bit higher, 17-13, 4-point lead, 6-point for Wyatt Hill. Surjak drives, there's that power, and huge.
Ooh, that hurt.
That's 2 fouls already on Wyatt Hill, and you know what? I wouldn't put a post past Coach Locker that he called that in. Let's take it right at Hill. Let's get a second foul. If
Well,
we
he's
can.
he's the head of the beast.
Yeah.
I mean, he runs the whole show.
And it looks like Coop is going to have to sit him down there.
Wyatt Hill's a vet. He was here when they played Newark and beat him, and
I
he did
remember
a
that.
great job on
Oh,
Willie.
yeah. He did a phenomenal job. Tyler Carson is averaging 16.4 a game. Tucker is averaging 12.5. Dakota 11.4, and Wyatt Hill 8 points a game. Wyatt Hill averaging 4.5 assists. Tucker will be in there. He'll fire from literally any place past half court. 17-14 3-point game. It's been a chess game. Tucker was losing it. Ends up going off of Gustafson's hand.
He got lucky there.
Yeah, that was a bailout, and nothing Gustafson could do either.
No, not at all.
I got a chance to talk to Gustafson between games, and he's ready to go. He's pretty jacked about this game, as you would think.
Little turnover.
Little steal here. Surjak gets it. Left-hand pass. They got Gustafson. He hits the brakes. Oh!
That looked clean, Phil.
Woo-wee.
That looked clean.
I'll tell you what, Gustafson was a genius. Hit the brakes. 2 guys fly right by. However, they've got more guys coming. And
Right
Dakota
behind them.
came about 700 feet in the air and came down. And I thought he might have blocked that with his with his armpit.
And now
His elbow.
And he also now has 2 fouls. So here you go.
Gustafson hits the bucket.
That hurts now.
Yeah. So,
TJ McDonald comes in.
Trust
He's
me,
a 6-foot junior.
Trust me, that is nothing that Coach Cooper anticipated, having 2 starters on the bench in the first quarter.
They're going to have a quick talk with Connor Dillon. They just got a little
yippee.
after on the rebound. 17-16, 5 points for Gustafson, 1 point deficit for the Irish. Coach Cooper having a quick conversation with the referee too. Let him know what the situation was.
See, now you got a little trouble. Now, TJ McDonald came in a position that normally Wyatt Hill's in, and he got flustered. He got trapped there. Normally, Hill wouldn't get trapped
good
in that
point,
situation.
Bill. Very good point.
17-16. High ball screen on Tucker. He'll give it over to Pudick. Pudick will get another screen from Gustafson into Connor Dillon's hand. He's guarded tightly by Carson.
Good ball movement.
Yeah, great ball movement, great defense at the same time. It's a one-on-one situation. And right
Nice
hand.
floater.
Good tip up. They're just keeping it alive. Both teams just keeping it alive and finally cleaned up by Gould. And he's going to be harassed right away.
Again, here,
Good timeout by Cooper.
he's got to regroup here, Phil, because he doesn't have his ball handler in there now.
17-16 Ottawa's lead. We'll be right back. Seventeen, 16, 43.1 left in the first quarter. Glad you're joining us, friends, on My Sports Wire.
I got Tucker carrying the ball now.
And here comes Gould, and Carson has to do some ball handling as well. He likes playing in the lane if he can. That's where he scored all his points last night. Utah's being called by Coach Cooper. They'll hold it. And disciplined Peoria Notre Dame Irish are going to just patiently come up to get the 5 count. Tucker with the ball. 15 seconds on the clock. No count.
This might be a clear out for Miles here.
Miles has it. He'll cross over. 7, 6, 5, 4. Long volleyball.
Oh,
Range
Wow, my goodness.
back. Are you kidding me?
Miles Tucker is shameless. He will shoot from anywhere.
Miles Tucker shoots 31.9% from downtown. He's averaging 12.5 points. Tucker this year, through 13 games, is 23 of 72. 72 of his attempts. He's taken 138 field goals, and 72 of them have been from beyond the arc. I mean, what can you say, Bill,
Listen
about
to
the
this.
start?
6 of 9 from 3 for Ottawa. 7 of 10 from the field. 5 of 9 from the field for Peoria Notre Dame. Just torrid shooting coming out for both
That's
teams.
something you don't see every day.
Wow. We want to thank all of our sponsors, especially our premier sponsors, Hampton Inn in Yorkville, Sports Thread, 5B's Catering, JMT Transport, Underhill Trucking Incorporated, West Hauling and Landscaping, Village Bible Church right here in Plano.
I had to laugh even after Miles Tucker drained that 3 right before the horn when Peoria Notre Dame came off for the huddle. Even Coach Locker kind of had a little smirk on his face.
What
He's like, what do you do?
That's
you know?
a legitimate volleyball line shot.
Yeah.
And Coach Cooper going back to Wyatt, and it's a turnover right away. And here comes Dillon. Oh my goodness!
What
He
a
went
block.
up for the dunk, and it's blocked by Miles Tucker, and then he gets the steal. Are you kidding me? Wow!
Miles taking over since Wyatt's been out.
And now Wyatt is back in. Declan's back in. And Dakota's back in. All coaches went right back to their starting lineups. Long three off the rim.
Nope.
Declan with a rebound. That's what Declan will do for you. He'll get tons of rebounds. Lob over the top to Gustafson.
Just
a little bit
high.
too much mustard
Yep.
on that.
Right idea, but I said just a tad high on that.
How many turnovers do we have for each team?
2 for Ottawa, 2 for Peoria, Notre Dame.
And we just saw one for each of them right there.
Yeah, you can
That's
live
because
with-
they're making all their shots.
Well, that's part of it too. Absolutely.
Oh, a little shake and bake. Oh, beautiful feed.
Nice dish.
Oh,
Nothing doing.
Gould misses
Gustafson
it.
with a huge rebound. You don't see point blank misses from Gould like that from anyone on this court. Gustafson, just an unbelievable screener on that ball. Dillon has it. Connor from downtown. Off the back iron. Tipped out, and
No reset.
Declan will take care of it. Over to Connor. Back over to Ben. I like to call him Big Ben. Over to Gustafson. Just like a machine, moving the ball around. Staying their offense. Almost lost his footing. Surjak with the ball. I said starters. I don't think Surjak started.
Traveled.
It's a soft travel. 3 turnovers now for the Irish. Here comes the sophomore, Matthew Williams. He's 6'5" for Peoria, Notre Dame. He's going to give Ben Coria a break. Corey averages 6 points and 2.5 rebounds a game. Over in the corner. Quick call by Coach Cooper. Coach Cooper's no stranger to the Plano Christmas Classic.
No, not at all.
They're going to call travel on that. They said he rocked. I didn't see his foot come up, but didn't have the angle.
Well, we had 1 turnover in the first quarter combined, and now we have 5 quick ones.
You would think it would be the opposite. Jitters out, but now the intensity's all just picked up. Gustafson has it. A lot of contact. They're going to get it into Connor's hands. He's going to settle things down. Carson D'ing him up. He'll hand it off to Declan. They'll just work it around the perimeter. Gustafson from way downtown. Off the back iron. Declan trying to get it. Tyler Carson cleans it up. And look at that. Right away, they're in your grill. Wyatt has it over to Dakota. Dakota back to Tucker. I mean, it almost looks like we're looking at a mirror image of
Good
teams.
patience.
And Declan gets his third.
Oh, boy. At 5:20 mark, Declan Dillon, I can't imagine he's going to see the rest of the floor in this half. Yeah.
And that was a very soft foul, but probably not the smartest play. And Declan is a very smart basketball player. We have watched him now for 2 years playing the varsity level as a sophomore and now as a junior. Kid's a great ball player. 23-16, Wyatt Hill has 9. All of a sudden, it's a 7-point lead. Backdoor for Big Ben. He'll pull it back out, swinging around. Got Gustafson on the opposite side, drops it off to the sophomore, and that's how you run an offense. Matthew has his first bucket of the game, pulls him within 5. Got it over the timeline, and you see Wyatt Hill. He'll just roll it to his teammate as long as he has plenty of time. He'll put enough cheese on it that it's going to slide over there pretty quick. Move the ball. Coach Cooper is calling for. Move the ball, move the ball, move the ball. Don't hang on to it. Carson in the corner. He'll give it back to Hill. Hill from about 30 feet.
My. Phil, he is red hot right now.
Just like he was in the championship a couple years ago.
You ain't kidding. I remember that.
He had 4 threes right in a row then. He has 12 points now. I think all of those from about 25 feet out. Nice play. They're going to call travel, and that's the right call. Matt Pudick, he got himself caught under there, and then all of a sudden he saw Dakota working his way over. And what are you going to do?
7-3 so far for Ottawa.
Wow.
That's the right call. Luckily, Dakota, he's like, I'm in trouble, and he just tossed it off of
Smart.
Matt's leg,
smart
at
play,
least from our
absolutely.
angle. Coach Locker, I don't know if is agreeing with that. Not a great place to bring it in. Here comes Hill. He'll give it off to Tucker. He had Dakota on the other side wide open.
Beautiful.
Got Carson.
Oh.
No call. That was generous. If that other foul on Declan was a foul, that's definitely a foul. 8-point lead for the Pirates. Ben cuts it. Didn't have enough. Hill grabs it, gives off to Carson, and he's fouled. And Connor
two.
Dillon has got his first. That's
We're
Go ahead.
seeing a little gap going on here right now. I mean, right now, Ottawa is really starting to put some distance. They can go up by double digits here.
well, and that's what they do. They get you going, and they get a couple points on you, and then all of a sudden they extend it.
Carson has no points. And Ottawa has 26 points on the board. I would have told you you're crazy if you would have told me that.
And same thing, he misses 2 free throws. Carson is a 75% free throw shooter this year, 12 of 16. He doesn't go to the line much. But he is averaging 16.4 a game. He leads the team.
Yeah, 25 last night.
Yep.
What a defender. Look at Dakota on
Connor Dillon, long three, just short. And here comes Tucker. Cooper wants him to get going fast. He knows he has the athletes to do it, too.
Yeah, and one thing too. Last
Long
Wyatt Hill.
three.
Wyatt Hill on fire.
He has 15 in the game. He's going to try to make it 16.
Wow.
Wow. When he gets on rolls like this, as you said before, Phil, we've seen this movie before.
Yeah, this is second verse, same as the first, and you know what? I mean, that's what big-time players do during big-time games. They pick it up, and he's been doing this since the middle school years at Grand Ridge.
Yeah, you're exactly right, Phil. Big players play large in big games. Absolutely.
9-point lead. Carson. Well, I don't know what the call is right there.
I'm trying to.
I don't know because Carson wasn't stepping on the line. They get it into Connor.
Walk. Six turnovers in the quarter for Peoria.
I was just getting ready to say before Wyatt hit that three and got fouled, the last few possessions, it seems like Peoria is probably playing a little faster than they like to on offense.
Definitely, Doc. Coop wants him to up the tempo a little bit. He knows he's got a little more athleticism.
Locker has 5 timeouts still. They're going to call a travel
yeah,
on that.
Miles took a little step before he dribbled. Little careless with his
timeout right there.
Timeout, there you go. Little behind the back by Coach Locker.
Yeah, I saw that.
We'll be right back. Well, what a game so far, 29-18. Good timeout by Coach Locker.
2 points for Notre Dame this quarter. They got to get something going here.
Yep, absolutely.
That is not like them.
Yeah.
Try to force the situation, but Pewter can't get anything going. Working it around.
Oh,
Nice
look at that pass from
Beautiful dime from Wyatt Hill. 31-18, they've extended the lead again. He kept his foot. Good no call by the refs. Connor Dillon has it. Connor has 8 points in the game. He leads their team in points. They've got Matthew with.
Ooh,
they called
Tucker
on
could have got a. Oh, he did get called on a foul on that.
Yeah.
Okay.
I thought they were just going to call out of bounds, but got for a foul.
Inbounds.
1:40 to go. Pudick with it. He'll drop it to Gustafson. Gustafson has 15 in the game. Excuse me. Gustafson only has 5 in the game. Wyatt Hill with 15. Leads all scorers. Talk
It's
about
just
a well-oiled machine.
Stifling defense.
Ooh.
And nice save by
Keegan Landers
Gould.
got hit in the head.
Yeah, he's okay.
Keegan's fine. They had a good laugh, actually, in the midst of it. They're going to get a quick sub. They may get Keegan out just to make sure.
No, they don't
Oh,
take it.
Wyatt.
Wyatt.
Yeah, it's a good
Great
move.
play by Coach Cooper.
Yep,
He's
don't-
already got Dakota out. He'll get Wyatt out.
Yeah, don't get your third now.
And right away, they get Connor the ball. He gets the bucket. And a first foul for Tyler Carson. Connor has double digits now. He has 11 now. A little offense, defense, less likely to get a foul while you're on offense,
Yep.
and he's going to be the floor general, and
Well,
that's what you want. You bring your quarterback in.
The way he's shooting, I want him in.
Well, yeah, I guess for the shooting too.
But no, you're right, though. You saw that little stretch there when he was out of the game. It makes a difference, as far as taking care of the basketball.
Yep. 1 minute to go, 1 minute on the clock. 10-point lead for the Pirates, and 10 points isn't safe. Not even if you're the Pirates.
No.
Not against a
Oh,
team
he's
like
gonna
this.
shoot.
Long three.
Oh, just missed.
He missed. He missed that one after the foul when there was no time. Connor asserting himself, and great idea because they're in the
bonus.
They're in the bonus, and Connor Dillon being a little aggravated right now. He's being pushed around a little bit, and so he's saying, "Hey, cut it out."
I think that was on Landers. It'll be, yep.
It's on Keegan.
I
1-1.
know Peoria Notre Dame plays a great schedule. There's no question about it. But the physicality that Ottawa has this year, they might not have likely seen very much of that so far.
If I'm Wyatt Hill right now, I'm not in the lane. I'm out.
Do not go for a rebound here.
Oh,
There's
no.
Serjak. He's going to get Matthew
not-
Williams.
Do
But
not try to get a rebound.
But I think it's fundamental not to even be in there. You got 2 fouls, 43 seconds left. Go ahead and put Tucker in there, and you stay out. Dillon got the roll. He's got 12, and he pulls him within 9.
Got it.
He's got a baker's dozen.
Little 5-0 run, mini 5-0 run for
Yeah,
Peoria.
cut it to 8.
You get it back to Hill. Tucker has it, nearly traveled.
Oh,
and
risky,
tipped around.
risky dribbling.
Over to Hill. Hill will hold
Thought he
it.
was gonna
Utah,
walk.
I think that means last shot. He did it last time at the end of the half, or at the end of the quarter, and Tucker hit one from 27, 28 feet. Near turnover there as Hill thought it was coming to him. 18 seconds on the clock. Tucker with the ball. 15. I'll keep track of that for you. Reggie, stay with the ball. 10 seconds. 9, 8, 7. Behind the back, over to Hill. Hill steps over, gives it to Carson. 4, 3, 2. Lost ball, and that's exactly what they're looking for. 1.6 seconds left. Quick call. They're going to get definitely Wyatt out. They're going to get Carson out, I'm guessing. And there he is. They're getting him out. Don't want him to get a cheap second. You know they practice this at practice.
Oh,
Referee
sure.
stuffed it
Time
in
for
his
one dribble.
hesitates.
Hesitation.
Oh, that would have counted.
Oh, he had it right there.
Good job, Reggie, on the camera work. Bill, before we go to break, what do you have for stats? We'll go to a quick commercial, then we'll do stats.
I'm adding them up. Though.
Okay, actually, Doc, what do you think so far? What can you say?
Well, I'll tell you, both teams just came out with a tremendous amount of energy to start the game. That was you could just feel it up here, and then Peoria got, and like I said, they got sped up a little bit. A lot of that second quarter, which they did end it with a 5-0 run to cut it down to 8. But I think overall, Coach Locker probably, considering everything, being down 8, he can probably live with that.
All right.
Hey, you ready to go there, Bill?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay,
So
here
we
go,
got
Bill.
Ottawa shooting 11 of 18 from the floor, 8 of 13 from 3. Of course, Wyatt Hill's just been incredible. Peoria, Notre Dame, 7 of 17 from the floor, 2 of 7 from 3. Pirates have 4 turnovers. Irish have 5, and rebounding's dead even, 8 apiece.
Wow.
So, I mean, yeah, it's an 8-point difference, but it's pretty even. The big difference is the 8 threes.
8 threes. Daggers.
And, they weren't your run-of-the-mill threes, gentlemen. We both know that. Those were long threes. And, I think it's tough to maintain that same level of excellence from the three-point range in all game long. I mean, unless you're a professional ball club, it's hard to do in high school. So that'll be a factor come the second half. We'll have to see. Is Ottawa going to be able to stay that hot or not?
Yeah,
Wow.
yeah, that's a good point, Bill. Because if David just cooled down a little bit, Peoria will be right on them. But I think, considering all, like I said, I don't think Peoria and Notre Dame. Sure, you don't want to be down at 8 at half, but it really could be worse considering all.
Yeah.
And then plus had a little bit of foul trouble there too. So.
Well, friends, this is a good one. 31-23, just what the doctor asked for, and just what the doctor ordered. We'll be right back. Well, guys, second half basketball ready to go. I've got quotes from both coaches during halftime.
Good for you. Good sideline reporter.
Thank you. I had to work hard to get it.
I'm sure he did.
Here's what Coach Cooper said. Coach Cooper said, offensively, we need to get Tyler touches early. Defensively, keep him off the free throw line.
Hey, that's what happened yesterday. Tyler Carson came out, had 10 points in the third quarter.
Yeah, he did. Right away on the inside, too.
Yep.
Coach, long three. Rimmy, no. Declan right in there. He doesn't care. He has 3 fouls. Here's what Coach Locker said. Well, we're going to keep playing our defense, and if they want to keep jacking them up from 25 feet and they hit them, I guess we're going to lose.
Hey, that's about simple as you can put it, huh?
I mean, that's where they've been shooting, too.
Yeah.
25 feet. There's a good poke out and give the turnover or the steal to Ben Curry.
And you know what, as simple as that sounds, there's really a lot of truth to that. I mean, and Billy, we kind of touched on that. We were just talking at half. You know, see if Ottawa can continue this absolutely torrid shooting.
Talk about someone who can shake and bake. There you go, Connor Dillon. He has 15 big ones. Pulls him within 6. Just what the locker ordered. Dakota has 2 fouls. Hill hesitates. Behind the back over to Tyler. Nothing big on that one. Over in the corner to Hill. 6:45 left in the third quarter.
Uh-oh.
And there's
Another
a steal
turnover.
for Declan. Declan's going to take it right at him and try to draw a foul. Gets one. That's exactly what you want to do. Keep control of it. Try to get the bucket. It's only Gould's first. But they're back at the free throw line. Exactly what Coach Cooper said. Try to do not to do. Keep him off the free throw line.
And Declan needs to get engaged in this game. He hasn't been engaged because of the foul trouble. So right away, you see him getting aggressive.
Yep. Yeah, and you know, he sticks both of these. We got a 4-point game.
Declan with the free throw. Got it to go. That's a big one, like you were saying, guys. Just to get him going, just to let him feel the ball going through the net.
Yeah, because like I said, you almost get the feeling here that Peoria and Notre Dame might have kind of weathered the storm to a point to stay in the game, and, you know, who knows?
Well, they certainly, you know, after somebody hits 8 threes against you, you're still within 8 at halftime.
Yeah.
You feel good.
That's what I kind of mentioned, too. I you know, it's like kind of one of them things. What do you do? It just, yeah.
31-27, 6:22 to go in the third quarter. This is anyone's ball game, boys.
Well, I'm surprised Carson going to the high post. Well, I thought he was going to high post.
What was the percentage for Ottawa in that first half? Tucker from way downtown. Bam! That may not have been 25 feet, but it was sure close.
It was 11 of 18, now 12 of 19.
That's just amazing.
It's like I said, I remember him playing last year, but I don't remember him having that kind of shooting range.
Little teardrop, and Wyatt couldn't foul, and Declan knew that, got the bucket. That's what happens when you get to the free throw line, exactly what Coach Cooper didn't want. Now Declan's got another bucket. But when you're shooting 63%, and a lot of those are from behind the arc, that's hard to beat.
Yeah.
And that's exactly what Coach Locker was talking about.
Yeah, you just figure eventually the percentages will even out in your favor. But
Dakota might have traveled there, got away with one. And a steal, beautiful steal by Connor. Saw what was going to happen ahead of time. Great anticipation into the corner.
And here again, that's something Peoria and Notre Dame does so well defensively. They anticipate.
Connor from downtown. Bam! The guy can fire from anywhere on the court. 2-point lead for Ottawa. 18 points for Connor Dillon. Near tip right there, Declan. Oh, whoopsie-doo. Carson's like, I'm going to pass it. Nope, I don't have the opportunity. They dropped down on defense. I will whoopsie-doo it. And Circus shot it, and he got it. It's now a 4-point lead in favor of the Pirates. This capacity crowd is absolutely loving it. You should have seen the bathrooms. That means no one's going out. Nice pocket pass. Oh, what a pass, brother to brother. Compliments of Declan. Connor will finish it up, and now he has 20. They're going to call a push on Gustafson. That's a bailout for Dakota. Probably the right call. lots of body involved with that.
Boy, the brothers have come out to play in this half, have they not?
Yeah,
Wow.
yes, sir.
Joe's second foul, first team foul. Notre Dame getting going, the fans and the bench. 2-point lead for the Pirates. Gustafson had it, and Whitehill will take it up and rarely
Nice
misses
foul.
it, but easy follow for Tyler Carson. And if you want to get Carson going, he's got 4 quick ones. They'll get into Gustafson.
Go baseline.
Out to Ben Curry. Corey wide open. Remy no. And Declan, that's going to be a foul on Carson.
Carson, yes.
And that's the right call.
Yes,
and
it is.
Because Declan had the inside position and kept his body in front. And that's gutsy, I'll tell you what,
That's
boys.
really gutsy because he could have easily been ticketed with that. His 4th foul.
But that's what a ball player does.
Well, time and space. You know where you are on the court.
Tucker tightly guarding him, gives it off to Connor. Connor, he'll survey things. He's got Dakota on him. A little crazy throw. Great catch by Pudick. Pudick uses his body control and beautiful play. He's looking for the foul, didn't get it. They'll keep playing defense. 4-point lead for the Pirates. Oh my goodness, they're going to call a block. I thought Dakota leaned into it a little too much. Ben Corey not happy about that one. Coach Locker's not happy. Look at, he's doing even the motion on the left side.
That's
leaning
his
in.
3rd.
Yeah, that's his 3rd according to the board. 2nd for the half. Tucker wide open. Remy, no. Rebound, Declan.
I thought for a second he was going to get the bounce on that, but popped
Give it
out.
up to Connor. Connor hesitates, turns, somehow gets it up in the air. I don't even know how that almost got in. You don't see too many bad shots. That might have been his worst one he's taken. Beautiful bounce pass to Tucker, right between 2 guys. Connor with the rebound, and he'll settle and get it, and here they come. I think he got rid of it in time.
They're saying no.
Yeah, they're saying no. They're in charge. How many turnovers now for each team?
7 for Peoria and 8 for Ottawa.
Okay. Yeah, at this stage of the game, that is still not a bad number for either team.
I'll take it.
It's so loud in here, the referees had to continuously blow a whistle in order to get each other's attention right there because where the ball was being taken out of. 38-34, 2:35 to go in the 3rd quarter. Tucker again wide open. He'll do a long skip. That was to no man's land. Tuck wide. Oh, a big block by the sophomore. That was a perfect block. We had a great angle at that.
Boy, things are getting ratcheted up here.
You betcha.
Long 3. Bam! Rattled that one home.
Wow. Lead's almost gone. We'll see. Carson
There's
gets
Carson.
a nice inside move.
Yep.
He's got 6 in the quarter now.
Just like he mentioned to Phil, Coach Cooper did at halftime. Give him some more touches.
Three-point game. Declan
He
thought about it. He'll drive. Has Gustafson. Connor might have got away with one. He fired one from downtown.
Wow.
Are you
Three.
kidding me?
Wow. I didn't even know he saw the rim on that.
23 points. They're going to call the foul on Surjak. I didn't even see it. I was so amazed at what just happened.
I mean, he gathered the ball quickly, righted himself, and just drained one.
Yeah, and I said he couldn't have had more than a half a second look at the rim on that.
You're right, Doc.
Yeah.
I really believe you're correct.
She all knotted up at 40-40. Buck 10 left in the 3rd quarter.
Oh.
There's a long 3.
Nope.
Air ball. Connor gets the rebound. We could actually have a lead by Peoria Notre Dame going into the fourth quarter.
Ready to completely overtake that deficit.
Dylan has it. Connor from downtown.
That kid's crazy good.
He is feeling it. My goodness.
26 points. They're going to call it on 14 on Surjak. That's his second, fourth team foul. And that was nearly Wyatt Hill's foul. He got up in his grill, and there was a little bit of extension, and they're trying to sell it for the next play.
You know, I told Bill at half, I said they may or may not win it, but I said they would make a run at him. I just knew.
A steal by Connor Dillon.
I just knew they would.
Here's Declan going to bring it up. This is going to be a play, no doubt, for Connor Dillon, but they could get it for Gustafson.
Hey, the way he's feeling it right now, you better go to
somebody
him.
fell asleep on defense.
And Declan abuses it with them not doing much help defense, and it's a 5-point lead for the Irish. Dillon almost got that. Connor did. Long three. Remy, no. Rebound. Nobody. Are you kidding me, friends? Are you kidding me? Doc, Bill, get the stats ready. We'll be right back after this. Okay, Bill, what do we got for stats?
All right, in that quarter, 8 of 12 from Notre Dame, 4 of 6 from 3. Conversely, Ottawa 4 of 10, 1 of 5. Doc, they slowed down, but
Yep.
Peoria got hot with their
Yep.
threes.
Just like we discussed
Overall,
at halftime.
15 of 32 for Peoria, 15 of 28 for Ottawa.
What's 3-point?
6 of 13 for Peoria, 9 of 18 for Ottawa.
Connor Dillon was going for a slam dunk right there. If he got that with that momentum, he was going to give a show for everybody, including the Pirate fan student section at the end. That's Connor Dillon's second. He has 26 points. They're up 5. It's the last stanza of the Plano Christmas Classic.
We have a classic at the Classic. Do we not, gentlemen?
It's a set play for Wyatt Hill. They've got that. I've seen that a few times work out, but not against Peoria Notre Dame, apparently. Tucker has it, drives. And another block and a rebound for Matt. And here comes Declan. Declan will hold it up and wisely run some offense. They're up 5. We want to get something good. They'll get it into Connor's hand.
They're in an 8-0 run right now.
Declan has it. He'll pull up. Can't get it to go. Weak side rebound, Surjak, and he gets an easy putback.
Make it 10-0.
10-0 run for the Irish, the number 2 seed. Number 1 seed, obviously, is the Pirates. Pirates are 13-0. Do not count them anywhere out.
Heavens, no. All kinds of time here.
Wyatt Hill has it. They get Tyler in the middle, and he'll scoop it up. No good. Declan with the rebound. Both teams are machines. Oh, my goodness, we have the logo up this whole time. I am so sorry, friends. I got so engaged in it. I apologize. 47-40. Hopefully you got to see most of that. Here we go. Beautiful drive by Connor. Floats it up. Right-handed. Got Dakota on him. Coach Cooper has to call a timeout.
They are just hotter than blazes right now.
Run.
We got a 12-0 run. 60-second timeout.
Ottawa has not scored in a couple of minutes. Meantime, Connor Dillon with 8 points. His brother with a pair, and Surjak with a pair.
This is a classic in the classic. Coach Cooper. Hey, Reggie, put it on
Down
on
there.
Coach.
Down there.
We're going to put it on Coach Cooper as he evaluates and talks to his players.
Yeah, they're a little out of sync right now.
And a nice idea by Coach Cooper. He gathers himself. He's not panicked. He talks to his assistant coaches first, has a word with them, comes into the players. We've seen Coach Cooper in these big games. He doesn't panic.
Nope.
Well, he's played in a lot of them. He's coached in a lot of them.
That's right. Again, apologize about leaving that banner up for that about a minute span. That was a pretty exciting time.
But he gave somebody some good advertising, though.
Yeah, we did. Those premier sponsors really got the premier location. You just don't want to frustrate people, but this is fun. 6:15 to go, 49-40 in favor of the Irish, and they're going to work it through. I'm sure Coach Cooper said, don't panic, just play the game. You guys know how to play this game, and you know how to play it as well as anyone here at this gym. A block shot by Surjak. Gustafson with the rebound, and here comes Connor Dillon. He has 28 in the game. He had 28 the other day. Talked to Coach Locker about that. He only played about 2.5 quarters, and Coach Locker goes, I have a lot of respect for the game. He didn't need to play anymore.
Oh, jeez.
Hit the brakes, got Tucker with a foul. That's just fundamental basketball. Tucker has 2 fouls now. That's 4, I believe, on Ottawa.
Get the guy up in the air and go up for the shot. If you make it, it's gravy. Boy, oh boy, this is shocking.
Yeah, just magnitude of the run. Well, you know, it was 40-37, and they had made some kind of run just to get to that.
12-0. Well, yeah, even before that.
Yeah,
Doc,
to get to that point, you know, because they were down 8 at half.
Gustafson has 10, and this will be number 11. He's pretty confident he was going to make that one. 5:43 to go. It's a 10-point lead for the Irish.
Pirates in desperate need of a bucket. Desperate need.
Yeah, they don't need a 10-point shot.
No,
they just need a bucket.
They just need a basket.
Yeah, just a 2-footer or something to get it going here again.
Wyatt Hill has it. Steps through. Another steal.
Another turnover.
That one on Connor. Back and forth. He'll take it. Wyatt didn't want to foul. And a huge block by Dakota. Thrown off, and somehow Connor saves it. I have no idea how he saved that. They'll swing it around. Declan wide open in the corner. No good. Weak side rebound by Wyatt Hill. I can't stop but stand in the air during this. Wow. I could barely stand here. From 27 feet, in and out. Those were money in the bank to start the game, and they just can't put it in. 4:45 left in this game. Declan will call the play, give it off to Pudick. Pudick has Gustafson posting up. He'll think about it. He'll drive a little bit, get some body contact, go up. Has a lot of contact, no call, but fun to see him play. Noah Gould with the block and the rebound. Gustafson says, I'll take that. He picks Wyatt Hill, which is no easy task.
Wow. Ottawa, for the first time this season, they're seeming to unravel a little
Full
bit.
timeout. And we'll have it right on Coach there. It's 50-40, 4:16 to go.
Okay, 4 field goals in total for Ottawa this half.
How many threes?
4 field goals.
4 field goals in total this half.
That's unbelievable.
And 1 3.
Yeah.
Doc, we talked about it. They're bound to go cold.
Exactly.
And, they were sitting at 8 at halftime.
Hey, I want to show you guys before the game, actually during the previous game, Coach Locker of Peoria Notre Dame came up and he provided some, as Reg calls it, merch for Peoria Notre Dame. Here's a picture of Coach Locker and Reggie standing by one another. Just a great thing. A whole bunch of gear that Coach Locker provided. What a generous guy.
Yeah,
and there's a great picture there of Coach Locker.
Yeah, it was a whole.
Reg wearing the shirt.
It was a whole. Yeah, it was a whole.
We give a shout out to Carly. We know his 5-year-old daughter's watching, and just really appreciate that. Reggie's actually wearing a Peoria Notre Dame shirt right now.
Yes, he is.
The one that was in that picture, and just a very kind thing.
Yeah,
We love Ottawa
yeah,
and
yeah,
Peoria,
Peoria.
Notre Dame,
Oh,
but Coach
absolutely.
Locker
Absolutely.
provided that for Reggie. Came up here with a big old box that was a LeBron James shoe box, actually. And Reggie thought he got LeBron James shoes. But he was very happy. There was about 4 or 5 shirts
Yes,
and a jumpsuit.
I saw that.
Real nice.
Hey, John, look for a.
Connor in the corner. I can't believe he missed.
Yeah.
Well, you know why? No one was guarding him. But big rebound by Dakota, and there's a foul, and that foul is going to be on Ben Corey. Excuse me, Matt Pudick.
Okay, keep this in mind too.
That's his second.
Next Peoria foul, Ottawa will be
Right.
shooting.
They're in the bonus, and that's exactly what Cooper wanted to get have happen.
We're over 4 minutes in this quarter, and over 6 now that Ottawa has not scored a point.
Wow, I guarantee you that's their longest
What is
drought,
that run
drought of the year.
then?
Well, it's 13-0, but I think it even goes, like 18 out of 20 or,
Skip pass over to the corner, long 3, off the rim. Connor Dillon with another rebound. I don't know if he's at double-double yet, but he's darn close. In the corner, Gustafson back out. No need to rush. You're up 10 with 3:15 to go.
They'll be taking 30, 40 seconds at least.
Sure.
As disciplined as Peoria Notre Dame is, I would assume they would. And there's a foul.
Well, I'll tell you what, Coach Locker, obviously this game's not done by any means, but it turned out to be somewhat of a prophet, what he told you at halftime.
You're right.
Because Miles Tucker hit that 3 early in the third quarter, from kind of in front of where those steps go up, and then after that, they haven't had one. So,
More time, just take more time. Oh, that was a bad pass.
And nice job by Carson, just fundamental.
That's
Gustafson,
big play.
Good
Huge.
job not stealing. And then there's another steal by Carson. Near turnover, Whitehill has it. And that's what they needed. Long 3, nothing doing. That may have been too much.
Huge couple plays, though, by Tyler Carson. My goodness.
He's got the length and the athleticism, and he went for the big one. Carson is shooting. I did see that. He's shooting 50% from downtown. He's 3 of 6 for the season before tonight. So he's 3 of 7.
They're just happy to take a bunch of time off. Come get me.
Yeah, and, is well-disciplined.
Coach Locker, sorry to interrupt. Coach Locker has 3 timeouts if he needs them. Possession arrows in favor of Peoria Notre Dame. They're up 8 points with 2 minutes and 10 seconds left. Everything is pointing towards the Irish.
Yeah, and just as I was saying, is disciplined and fundamentally sound as they are, they know how to take care of the ball. There's no doubt. It's going to come down to whether they make their free throws or not. We're going to be approaching that time of the game here pretty quick.
2:08 left, 50-42. 3 timeouts left for each coach, I should have mentioned. They got to get it out of the corner there. Pudick has it. Change in defense called by Coach Cooper. Over to Connor Dillon. He's guarded by Dakota. He'll hand it off to Declan. Watch out for Wiley hands Wyatt.
And, if you're Ottawa, you don't want to overplay too much because,
They'll
you'll
backdoor you and get a layup.
Yeah, you better believe it.
Jump ball. They're going to want to travel in that.
No.
And there's that possession arrow, the importance of that. That's what we were just talking about. 1:42 to go. Tucker getting ready to come in.
Notre Dame's trying to build on their 27-11 advantage since halftime.
Wow.
27-11.
That's absolutely amazing. You guys are catching a great show here. And they threw it right into Tucker's hand. Just entered the game. Tucker goes up, misses the layup. He could do that 30 times and he'd make it 29.
You betcha.
1:30 to go, 8-point deficit.
1 of 8 from the field this quarter.
Dodged a bullet there, the Peoria Notre Dame Irish. Declan, just an inadvertent pass. He's got Gustafson in the middle. Gustafson, I'm not sure if he wanted to shoot that, but ends up getting a foul. He's going to the line shooting 2. Clock stops, though, which is needed to happen anyway.
And build on the lead. This is theirs for the taking now, gentlemen.
Oh, absolutely it is. Yeah, he sticks both of these. 10-point lead with 1:14 to go. Something
Gustafson sinks
Something
the first
strange
one.
would have to happen. Let's just put it that way.
He has 12.
Going to 29 to 11 advantage. Nope, he misses
Tipped around, ends up in Wyatt Hill's hand. He'll be fine with a dozen. 1:08 left, 9-point lead. Pirates have to strike quickly. They're gonna have to.
They got to move. Got to get to the basket.
Dakota driving, stopped by Gustafson. Charge! Big time take by Ben Corey.
I think that might do it, man.
50.5 remaining.
It's a tough hill to climb right now.
Tyler Carson.
This has just been shocking for me.
Well,
Just the way this whole second half is unfolded. I like I told you, Bill. I expected Peoria and Notre Dame to make a run at them, but not like this.
There's runs. There's runs. There's
yeah.
a run.
Gustafson, I think, is injured, guys. He's definitely favoring a leg.
Yeah, a little bit.
Both coaches have 3 timeouts right now.
And you know, gentlemen, I'm not going to bother to do it or take time, but I assume I'm all but sure Peoria Notre Dame is 3A also. You know, the way postseason brackets unfold, I'm not sure who's going where. It's not out of the question. These two could meet again.
Wow, that's crazy.
Yep.
Declan with another one and sinks that one.
Because
he has 8 in the game.
31 to 11 run.
Friends, I want to tell you that we will keep it here through both the trophy ceremony and the all-tournament ceremony. We'll keep that live so you can be involved with that. Tipped around and out to Wyatt. Wyatt will drive behind the back and stop by Connor. Connor Dillon will have it, and it'll go up. Miss the layup. Tucker gets the rebound.
And that's the one he misses.
20 seconds left, and it's a done deal.
Oh, it is.
Little late.
Wyatt Hill hits the 3. You know, the last time I don't think I've ever said that in the broadcast. It's a done deal before the game is over. It's an 8-point lead for the Irish. Possession arrows in favor of Ottawa. Hey, Reggie.
Reg.
But, yeah, you know, I'll tell you, obviously it looks like Peoria and Notre Dame's probably going to win this game, but both these teams have the tools to go a long ways in postseason. I'm telling you that right now. And you got to remember, too, Peoria and Notre Dame is missing Noah Reynolds.
Yeah, that's a good point. He's still out with that groin pull. I talked to him again today, and he said no, and I just told him to stick with it. He's got 2 more big years left to be a competitor here at this tournament, and they are going to be competitive next year. The Dillon boys are going to be seniors. Matthew Williams, he's going to be a junior. Noah Reynolds going to be a junior. Nelson Reynolds going to be a sophomore. You've got up and down. Ben Corey, he's going to be a senior. I mean, it's unbelievable what they have left still.
Yeah, I mean, needless to say, the future looks bright for them, regardless.
I got to tell you, you look at them and you think,
yeah.
What are they? They're not much to look at.
Oh, I know.
Boy, can they play basketball.
You know, Bill, I remember the first time I saw them play last year. I can't remember who it was. I'm watching them warm up, and I forget. I think they're like a 10 seed. And I was like, that's probably about right. And then I watched them play one game. I forget who it was against, and I was like, my goodness, what do we
know how to play basketball.
And they came within an eyelash of winning
it, yeah. Yep.
That's a 9-point. That means it's 3 threes without ever allowing them to score in 14.5. This will make it a 4-possession game, which is pretty much out of line without multiple technicals. And that's what Coach Locker is going to talk about. This game is in the bag. We've got it.
Yeah, nothing stupid. I mean, that's as simple as I can put it.
Yeah, just in case you didn't see it, we want to just give another shout-out to Coach Locker and for his generosity. There's a picture of Reggie with the Peoria Notre Dame, one of the many shirts that Coach Locker provided, and we just appreciate Coach Locker and the Peoria Notre Dame team rallying around Reggie. In fact, numerous coaches rallied around Reggie. LaSalle Peru, they brought Coach Trevani. He brought some, as Reg calls it, merch for him. Go ahead.
No,
Bill.
You were finishing up your point. I had a thought, Phil, and you'll probably remember this. Doc, you'll probably remember this. This is reminiscent of the run that Newark put on Burlington Central 3 years ago.
Yes.
Yeah, that's a great point.
Yeah, I think Newark.
They were down 14, I believe it was.
Oh, I think it was even worse than that.
May have been. Long three, nothing doing. Rebound Ben Corey, and they're going to foul him instantly. And I think it's a day late and a dollar short at this point, and that's what Cooper's telling
just one of them runs that comes out of the blue that you never would see coming.
It could be a 12-point win here for the Irish. We have hundreds and hundreds of people watching this game from home, and we've got hundreds and hundreds sitting here at the stands, and just appreciate everybody being part of this Plano Christmas Classic. Remember, we'll be coming out with, we'll be carrying the whole thing, the award ceremony and the all tournament team. We'll do that live. We'll probably talk through that because they'll hear us better as we name the players.
Yeah, that's how it usually works.
And nice bucket for Ben. He has his first point of the game, and that should be it. They'll go up, out of bounds.
Coach Cooper got in the way of that.
Cooper will go all the way to almost the other side of the court. He'll give it to Dakota, and that will be the end of the game. 56-45.
What kind of run was that again for the second half?
33-14 run in the second half.
Wow.
It absolutely obliterated Ottawa's 31-23 lead at the half.
Wow.
Absolutely unbelievable. Reggie, be ready to zoom in on the team. You don't have to do it yet.
Listen to this.
Hang on, our player of the game real quick. Everyone knows who it is. It's Connor Dillon of Peoria, Notre Dame. Congratulations to Connor Dillon and the Peoria Notre Dame team, who are the champions of the 56th annual Plano Christmas Classic. Go ahead, Bill.
Ottawa shot 6 of 27 in the second half, 2 of 12. Doc, we talked about it. They cooled off in a big, big way.
Yeah. Yeah, you know, Bill, you're exactly right. You know, we were talking, one of the keys was
Hey guys, in front of the camera, can you just
sorry, I got to interrupt there.
Sorry, guys.
Was like we talked about at halftime, if Ottawa could continue their torrid shooting, and you know, Coach Locker, he might have been half kidding, but he told Phil the same thing at halftime. You know, if they're going to make 25-footers, I guess we'll get beat tonight. Well, it didn't happen, and they ended up winning by 11 points.
Here we go. We're going to go to the PA announcer real quick, just for the award.
Both teams on an excellent game and an excellent tournament. Now will the captain of the Ottawa Pirates please come to center court and claim your second place trophy for the 2018 Plano Christmas Classic.
Well, while they get a picture, we'll talk here. They're going to announce the champions here in a second. They got to get a quick picture. So you were saying, Bill?
Ottawa had the chance to tie Newark.
Oh, that's right.
And,
The only other,
Seneca. The only
they'd be
four-time
number
winners.
3. Oh, here we go.
Notre Dame Irish, please come to center court and claim the champions trophy of the 2018 Plano Christmas Classic.
Stretch there in the first half, things really weren't going too good for them, and you know what? They just hung in there, and like I mentioned, they weathered the storm. How many times have you guys seen that in any sport? If you can just weather a bad period, a bad inning in baseball, a bad quarter in football, you know.
Keep it there, Reggie.
You know, if you can just still hang in there within an arm's reach.
You know, and Doc, somebody tells me that an opponent's going to put up 8 threes on my team, and I'm only going to be down by 8 at halftime,
Yes.
I'm happy as a
Yeah.
clam.
Yeah. You're like, okay. And like he said, or he told Phil at half, not to repeat it again, if they're going to shoot like that all night, I guess we'll get beat.
They didn't get beat.
Yeah.
Peoria Notre Dame getting medals, getting hats and T-shirts awarded to them as the champions. This is tough for Ottawa to watch, but Coach Cooper has all of his guys standing there and watching every moment of it.
Absolutely. Just a class
Mark
act.
Cooper is one of the class acts
Yep.
in this, in this high school prep sports. They're
Yeah, and
just a great gentleman and a great family.
and he's been on the winning side of this 3 times. So he's enjoyed that success. Now he figures tonight he'll just tip his hat to someone else.
Listen to this. Ottawa went from 8 of 13 from 3 at half to a game total of 10 of 25.
Ooh, wow. That's that's a little bit of a fall off.
First loss for the Pirates of Ottawa.
Good point. I can't wait to see and
You know what? To be honest with you, I think this is going to make them better. I really do. It showed, that, hey, we played a team that plays exquisite defense, and we got to find a different way to beat them other than launching threes.
yeah, and you get to the point you're 13-0, 14-0, whatever they were, and especially early when they jumped, you almost get that in your mind, and maybe you're invincible. Well, that's not always the case.
Well, legendary Newark Norseman Kyle Anderson told me before this game, actually told me early this afternoon, that Peoria and Notre Dame would win, and they'd win handily.
Yeah,
I
that
guess
second
why.
half, that's exactly what they did.
He was right.
And
They did the exact same thing that they've done the entire year. They played the game of basketball exactly how they wanted. They weren't forcing anything different, and you saw it early on that they were kind of scraping along. Declan got into foul trouble real early,
Yeah,
so
and then
they had to adjust some of those, get Surjak in there. Surjak did an unbelievable job, obviously. But once they kind of figured out their rhythm, they're like, we're right back to doing what we want to do.
Because like I said, they went through that little spell there in the second quarter. I mentioned to Bill that they were playing just probably a little faster than they probably would like to. And, they had that, and what's key, too? They had that little mini 5-0 run before halftime and cut it to 8. And
Okay, here's the
Here we go.
alternate. Sorry to cut you
here's the
off.
alternative team. You
Bill,
betcha.
you're ready to write it down,
I
right?
am. Reg, you keep the camera.
Griffin
I
Cross,
had him
that's
on
no
mine.
surprise. This is done by all the coaches and media, and they tally that up. Brian Bohannon, you and I talked about him, how great of a tournament Bohannon had.
That is, HBR hasn't had much success here over the years, and lately, good for him.
Miles Tucker,
Miles.
no surprise there. Wyatt Hill.
Yeah, I think that's
Phenomenal
that's
tournament
another
as
one
well.
that I think everybody pretty much knew.
Had him
Brett
on.
Meyer,
Yep.
excellent tournament he had.
I know he was. I saw him just across there. Yeah, there he is.
There's
Of course,
Bradish.
Jimmy, 30 today.
Yeah.
And-
After
and
having
the-
a couple games, maybe a little below his average, he came right
Yeah,
back
he
to
had
that.
I believe he's not
8.
here. Oh, here.
There's Dakota, third Ottawa guy. They could potentially get 4 if Tyler Carson doesn't
If
happen
he doesn't
often.
get on, I'd be shocked.
Ryan Menikoff, phenomenal tournament. Freshman Jaden Shute had 36 in one game,
Yeah, he had a big game today too, even though Norseman.
or was
came-
it 34?
Yeah.
Joe Gustafson, that's no surprise to me.
No.
I've had just about every single guy on there on my list.
Yeah, I'm close with you, Phil.
There's 4 guys now,
Yeah.
as deserved too. Those guys all had great tournaments. That's a surprise.
Yeah.
Yeah, imagine that.
I can't believe it.
Well, you know where your MVP is now.
I already know it.
Connor. There you go. He certainly was tonight, wasn't he, gentlemen?
Yes. And you know, we all know too. I believe the MVP is figured on the highest total votes, if I'm not mistaken.
It looks like there's 10 guys out there. 2, 4,
Well-
6, 8, 10, 12 guys.
12. Okay.
I had 11 of the 12 on my list. The only one I
Yeah,
didn't.
I see Corey Jacobson didn't make it. and
Yeah,
that was a big
that-
surprise.
That's a big surprise.
That's one I also had.
Him, Jay McGrath was a big
I
surprise. for
did
me.
have him also.
But you were asked to pick 15, and they're going to keep 12.
12, right?
Yeah, and that's
right.
the trick there.
Yep.
You know, and obviously all of these guys are deserving. You statistically speaking, they all did an excellent job. All did wonderful. All deserving. Ottawa not happy, obviously, not getting the championship. The other guys just tremendous tournament. There's always going to be somebody left off of the list, and it's tough to swallow sometimes. If you're left off that list, it's tough to swallow if you end up getting second place. But as I always say, and when Newark girls and when Newark boys got fourth place at state, a lot of people would like to get fourth place
Yeah.
in state, and a lot of people would like to get second place here at this huge tournament at the Plano Christmas Classic.
Just as a really great ball game, and credit Notre Dame for making the adjustments they needed to make, and just come out in the second half and take the game away.
Yep, absolutely.
Take it away.
Absolutely.
Unbelievable tournament held, and I'll tell you what, Schmitty put together a great tournament this year. 16 quality teams. It was up for grabs. Granted, the top teams bubbled to the top, and Doc was mentioning earlier, the coaches and media got it right.
Yeah.
The top 5 teams were the top 5 teams. The only switch was Northridge and Newark, and I told Doc
But that was razor thin.
It was razor thin
and
on
then,
the voting.
And then, of course, here in the title game, 1 and 2.
they did switch that around. You're right.
Yeah, but I mean, all 5 were in the top 5. This little switched around. But yeah, that,
coaches did their due diligence
Yep.
coming into that.
Yeah, there were a
seed
couple
meeting.
of blips. I mean, Coal City dropped down to, I don't
Yeah.
know, whatever it was, is from number 6.
Yeah,
but,
they ended up in 13th place from number 6.
But overall, we got it right.
yes. Oh, yeah. You can't. You get the top 5 correct. Maybe not in exact order, but pretty close. You can't ask for any more than that.
Well, a good representative group of all tournament players. Schmitty decided to go this year with less to make it a little more special.
Yes. Yes.
I mean, what do we have, like 20 last year or something like that? It was a lot.
24 teams last year.
24. Yes. They dropped.
No,
Dropped
I
it
know.
down.
I meant how many kids were on the all tournament.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
I think.
Yeah,
So,
18 last year.
Was it 18?
Yeah,
Yeah, it
18.
dropped down to 12.
12,
And,
yep.
just make it more competitive. Everything is more competitive. It was a great tournament. Absolutely great tournament. Love doing this with you guys. I appreciate your guys' great help. Appreciate Reggie's great help. And it's been fun to do this with all the people that have responded and given us communication. Well, for Reggie on camera numerous times, Bill Ladinsky
Phil,
sitting
great
to my
job.
left.
I can't believe you did it again. It's
32
a
games.
32 games.
marathon.
You got them all.
They scaled you back a little bit.
They
this year,
did. They
but-
gave me a whole day off, and I've got a perfect voice this day. And Doc, thanks for doing so many games with me.
Oh, sure,
You
absolutely.
see Reggie on the center court enjoying his LaSalle Peru ball and
And
wearing his
his
Peoria
Peoria
Notre Dame shirt.
Hey,
Yeah.
he's going to flaunt it now. They're the champs.
No doubt. He's feeling pretty good about that. So, in 7th place, Sandwich. In 5th place, Newark. The Consolation Championship, which is considered 9th place, Plano. 3rd place goes to Burlington Central. 2nd place, Ottawa Pirates. And your champions of the 56th Annual Plano Christmas Classic, Peoria Notre Dame. For all the guys, for My Sports Wire, I'm Phil Chapman. So long, friends.